Alright guys, I know a lot of you are probably expecting my top 50 coasters around this time, but I do have a trip to Hershey Park planned for December 30th and 31st, so unfortunately I will not be able to get that top 50 out until next year, because I do want to get re-rides on Wildcats Revenge just in case that moves up or down in my rankings. But until then, I got a few unique videos to show you, and this one is what are the most extreme coasters in the world. And I've got 5 for you that really stand out as being objectively more extreme than any of the others. These 5 are the most extreme coaster in the world for some different category. They're extreme in their own ways, and these are the big 5. Well, really 4. I'll get to why it's kind of 4 instead of 5 later, but that are truly acceptable number 1 coasters for people who have been on these. I get if you have Velocicoaster or Iron Gwazi or one of those. I get if you have Velocicoaster or Iron Gwazi as your number 1, something like that, if you're not into the most extreme coasters in the world. But these are the 5 that I found that are objectively more extreme than any others. And I will note, I've been on 2 of these, haven't been on 3 of these, but the 3 I haven't been on, I just know by my personal opinions and the opinions of many others that the 3 I haven't done are on a whole nother level. So going in no particular order, but yeah, a particular order, I want to start off with the greatest coaster ever built, Air Force One. You all knew this was coming in right away. It is the best. There's nothing even close in my opinion. Obviously, there's 4 others I'll talk about, but like, if you want extreme airtime, the most ridiculous pacing, if you want laterals, yeah, Air Force One better be your number 1. Obviously, this thing has by far the most extreme airtime in the world. That's not really a question. I think it's just a matter of can you handle how extreme the airtime is. And then the laterals on this, I think are arguably the best laterals on any coaster in the world. I mean, you've got subtle laterals here and there, like on the stall and that speed hill. But then you've got downright mad, violent, aggressive moments of laterals, like that entire back section out by the water. Like that whole area back there just mercilessly throws you around like nothing else. And especially with those lap bars, it's phenomenal. You've also got the best pacing ever. I mean, it just doesn't feel right how fast you're going at the end. It feels like you get faster on this ride, which is something I really can't say about any other ride except maybe Lightning Rod. But I personally feel like Lightning Rod feels a lot slower than this. Overall, I mean, if you knew me, you knew this was coming in right away, and it deserves it. Now, the second coaster I want to talk about is the other one I've done, and it's Panthurian. This one is probably objectively the best coaster in the world for positives, and if it's not, then one of the other coasters I'm talking about will be. But even if it's not, it's still probably got the best sense of speed on any coaster, period. I know some people love Fury or whatever, but nah, I'm telling you, this thing beats Fury's sense of speed by a mile. You feel so fast on this ride, especially given how intense all these elements are. I mean, all the turns are extremely intense, but the first turn and the turn before the trimmed hill are obviously the highlights. For me, personally, I do think Goliath at Over Georgia's Helix is slightly more intense than these, but I know I'm weird, I know that's just me. These 2 moments are objectively probably more intense for most people, and the rest of the turns are just insane. You feel the positives the whole ride, and of course, this is the other main coaster. You could argue is the best for laterals. I know I personally like Air Force One because of the restraints, but I can't deny that these whips are just diabolical. Overall, if you've got Panthurian as your number 1, I mean, I don't agree with it, but I could definitely respect it. Now, the third one I want to talk about, we have to go over to Europe for, and this is Ride to Happiness. Now, this will soon be completely obsolete with whatever crazy contraption Holiday Park's cooking up, but right now we've got Ride to Happiness, and if you know me, I'm a huge fan of spinning coasters, and that's this ride's main feature is the spinning. The layout itself would not even come close to being in this ultra elite sort of group of all these ultra intense coasters, but with the spinning, yeah, I bet it definitely could be, and it will be, because especially for someone who likes spinning as much as me, this will really be one of the best coasters in the world. And I could just imagine how insane those airtime moments will be when you can't predict what's going to happen. It's not even like a 4D coaster where you're just confused. No, you have no clue how you're going to take any of these extreme ejector moments. The ejector itself looks very violent, like way too violent for a spinning coaster, which I absolutely love. The inversions look amazing. There is one dead hill in the middle, which I'm not that happy about, but I think the rest will more than make up for it. And Holiday Park, I mean, if you want to build an extreme spinner that's supposedly more intense than this, I mean, I'm all here for it. It won't be a good business move, but I am definitely not stopping you from doing it. Now, the last two coasters I want to talk about are near clones of each other, which I think should give away which two coasters they are at this point, but in case you can't figure it out, it's Dinoconda and Egenica. Yes, these two fourth dimension coasters look just flat out wrong. These are X2 on downright deadly amounts of steroids. These rides look so disorienting and chaotic, and I could see these having amazing airtime, amazing laterals and everything, but it's the disorientation that makes these two rides special. From what I've seen in the POVs, I mean, you just watch people fly around on this thing, and I love the moment going into the breaks where everyone's legs just completely flop over, and it looks like that's what happens during the majority of the ride, is your body is just at the complete mercy of this ride. What I don't like are the extremely restrictive restraints. Obviously, Ride to Happiness and Airy Force 1 have by far the best restraints here, but these are even worse than Panthurians. These are just way over the top, and I know the Japanese are very safety conscious, but I think what they had on X2 could have done just fine to speed up the operations. But overall, I just cannot wait to get on these two rides someday. So those are what I believe to be the most extreme coasters in the world. Let me know down in the comments below if you've been on any of these, and are they your number one? Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.